Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, and today we're looking at a new subscription box. It's from a company called Nomadic, and I'll put the website information right here on the screen so you can see that. Basically, you've got quarterly boxes, which are new for them, and then you have monthly boxes as well. Your quarterly boxes are going to run around $150, and your monthly boxes are going to run around $30. Now, I'm saying around $30 because if you buy a whole year, it's going to be a little bit less. If you buy month by month, it's a little bit more. So the longer you subscribe to Nomadic, the bigger discount you'll get for the monthly boxes. So they sent me a box. It's right here. I opened it up and I thought maybe it'll be a box inside a box, but it is just a brown box, which on the positive side means that they're not spending a lot of money on marketing, which, you know, there's pluses and minuses, but you're not getting a big fancy box, but you're saving some money so they can invest it into products instead. So let's see what we have right here in this quarterly box to give you a sense of Nomadic's products and where they go, where they're going with things. I will tell you that one thing that's interesting is that you sign up and then you actually fill out a profile, and it'll help them to curate the boxes toward your outdoor interest. So it's built for people who are interested in the outdoors, but if you're like, you know, into one particular thing and not something else, you have a way of basically curating your profile so you're going to get more products aligned with the things that you're interested in. So again, this is a quarterly box. Moving forward, looks like I'm going to be getting monthly boxes to let you guys know about what's available. As is true with all these types of reviews, I can't go into every single product in deep, extensive testing just because of the time challenge, but I want to show you what we got in this month's quarterly box, in this quarter's box from Nomadic. So here's some of the paperwork you get with it. This is the camp cookout box from Nomadic. You can see they give you a rundown of what's inside, compact little description here. They do have the information on the products and then Nomadic tips and then a Nomadic challenge there. You can see those too. And then on the back, it gives you information about the shop, about shopping at the shop, and also let us know if you want to give them feedback. So the first product I have right here, which is great. I actually have some of these, but we've lost some, so now I've got a replacement. These are the UCO Utility Sporks. Boom, right there. So obviously, as you can tell, it's a spork. Let me unwrap this thing a little bit. So that's what they look like unwrapped. You can see we've got that little bungee. So I'm going to loosen this up. It basically allows you to put these two sporks together. Now you can see we've got two sporks. So we've got the fork, obviously, and then you have the spoon option. There's also very small serrations, if you can see there. So it is a knife option. I would like to see them a little bit deeper for UCO. If you guys are looking at this, I would encourage you to make those a little bit deeper. There is a chance, I guess, you could maybe like hurt your mouth when you're removing the spork from your mouth. But in general, I think it would be helpful to have them a little bit deeper. But these are great products, super lightweight. And then I actually use these at dinner a bunch of times, depending on what we're eating. So the UCO Sporks, you get two of them. You get that little bungee as well to keep them together. All right, next up we have this from Yum Butter, World-Changing Nut Butters. This is Superfood Almond Butter. So down on the box it says with chia seeds, hemp seeds, and goji. Gluten-free. Let's see. You're going to get 6 servings in a package, 180 calories per serving. You get your fat content, your protein content, 6 grams of protein, 8 grams of carbs. You got fiber in there. You can pause and take a look at that if you want to do that. So because this is, again, as the little brochure said, the camp cookout option for the quarter, that makes sense. So you got this for, you know, for nutrition basically. So you got something to eat with in those utensils, and this guy, you got some actual food in here. Before opening, knead it to mix, K-N-E-A-D. So make sure you mix it up a little bit before you open it. That'll basically put all the different things that can separate in the almond butter back together. All right, next up here, we have another product from UCO. This is Sweet Fire Fire Starter. And basically, if I remember this correctly, this is the leftover part from cane sugar. When they process down cane sugar, this is the leftover part, and they basically made it into a fire starter. So with that, you're also going to get some UCO fireproof matches. If you've never used fireproof matches, they're great. You can see it's kind of orange there, and then the wood portion down below. It burns more like a road flare than like your standard match. So between these two, you can get your fire started to cook some food when you're out in the woods. So your next two products from this quarter's box. I do want to note real quick, you do get a striker with it, so heads up on that. It's not like they're just giving you the matches. You do actually have a way to utilize them. All right, next up we have this, which is a solar shower. So here's the info on the back. Solar camping shower from Frog & Co, frogandco.com. Conditions vary, but 3 to 5 hours in direct sunlight will heat the water to a comfortable temperature, easy to carry, easy to use. You can see basically there, you're gonna fill it up here, and then you've got the spigot system. Let me take this out of the wrapper. So this is what it looks like outside of the wrapper. Obviously, because it is such a dark color, it's going to heat up nicely in the sun. So this thing is big. I mean, look at that. That is a lot of volume there. If it says on the front, let's check here. So it's a 5-gallon shower, which is cool. And obviously, you can hang it up on a branch or something right there. And then here's your tube to basically run your shower. So that's cool. I've never used one of these because usually when I'm camping, I'm out in the woods for a while and then I can come back and then shower after 3 or 4 days. But for extended and being in the backcountry for an extended amount of time, or if you're like in a place that's like really grimy and you want to wash off every night, I mean, this would be great, especially if you have easy access to water. Be careful if you're taking water right out of a stream and then warming it up. Don't drink the water because obviously you need to treat it first. But that's your next product, and that is for showering out in the woods. All right, 2 more products here. This one's from Überleben or Überleben Modern Firecraft. You can see that, and I'm thinking that this is some sort of kettle. It looks like nice. It comes in a very cool, looks like a wax canvas or at least canvas container. Unzip this. Open it up. Yeah, a little kettle. Look at that. Look at that guy. Pretty slick. And that's what it looks like when it's all assembled. So you can see you got a little spout there, so you can actually pour. Obviously, if you just want to cook something in this, you can do that as well. Put some sort of stew or whatever else you want to cook inside that. You can cook with that. But the nice thing about the spout is you could make tea, coffee, whatever it is, and then pour out of it. So you can get the theme here. This camp cookout thing is that's pretty slick. I'm really liking this guy. I'm literally thinking about the next time I'm going to be able to get out and do something with this product. So yeah, super slick. I like that. All right, so you got that cool kettle for making food or tea or coffee, whatever. You can certainly just put that right on the edge of the fire. You can hang it over a fire by rigging something up, but check it out. Solo stove. So we have I think I have a mini version, like a really small version of this, if I remember correctly. And this is a larger version of it. And then obviously, if you're familiar with solo stove, there's the ones that you can get like to basically have a campfire in your backyard. So it does come in a bag like so. Open it up. Take it out. All right, so there are your components to the solo stove. The great thing about these guys is that the way they're built is that they allow for airflow, so you can get that fire really rocking in there, but it's not, doesn't have something laying right on top of it, and it still allows you to cook. Wind is kicking up here a bit in New Hampshire, but I want to mention a couple things. On the side, they have a note about the light, the Titan, and then the campfire. You can see it says right here, best for 2 to 4 people. They also have, obviously, instructions. And then additionally, let me show you real quick, a bunch of information about different recommendations for different sizes and also accessories, which is really cool. So you can get the solo pot, the solo stove pot, the solo stove 2-pot set, a 3-pot set, a tripod, a windscreen. They have an alcohol burner, and then they have the solo stove fire striker. So I'm gonna pop this up so you can actually see. And if you wanna pause it again, you can take a look at more of the details. But I really like this. I mean, the little one I have is in one of my bushcraft kits. This one's definitely bigger. I think they said the boil time, let me check real quick on the box. It was pretty amazing. Boil time 4 to 6 minutes for 32 fluid ounces. That's pretty quick. If you're not familiar with these, you're using twigs and sticks and what they call biomass, but you're not bringing out, I was gonna say rocket fuel. You're not bringing out white gas and other types of fuel. All right, so I'm familiar with UCO as a company. I've used solo stoves before. I haven't used I think it's Überleben, is that what I called it? Or is that what the name is? Überleben or Überleben? I don't think I've used these products very much, maybe 1 or 2. But I can tell you overall, I like this a lot. I can also tell you solo stoves are not cheap. So the fact that you're paying $150 for this, you're getting a solo stove, you're getting a kettle, you're definitely gonna be getting more value than what you're paying. So that's good, you're paying X and you're getting X plus, a bunch of dollars basically. And I gotta be accurate here. I don't think it's fair after one box from one quarter to say, this is great or this is terrible. You gotta give it several months. So right now, it's getting a thumbs up. We'll see where the next handful of months go as they send me other boxes, and I'll let you guys know what I think. But right now, definitely liking what they've done, liking the concept here. I really like the idea that you can build a profile, right? So here's what I like as far as my outdoor activities, and now you can build a profile that fits that, as opposed to here's a ton of bushcrafting stuff and you're like, I'm into lightweight camping, or here's a ton of winter camping stuff and you're like, I live in the desert and I don't ever go winter camping, whatever. Not that you can't go camping in the desert in the winter, blah, 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 but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, right now, I'm liking what they have to offer. I'm looking forward to using some of these products. Let's hear your thoughts and feedback. If you have subscribed to Nomadic, you've tested out their products, their subscription boxes, and also, what do you think about this box? Let's get that discussion started in the comment section. Right now, I'm giving it a thumbs up. Let's give it a couple months and see where it goes. And yeah, let's get the conversation started in the comment section now. All right, thanks as always for checking out the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram, Tumblr, and Vero as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.